by a silver-haired old lady with a honk if you love Jesus sticker on the bumper of her car.
Boom, boom. 12:50, 10 minutes before 1, Doug Badger Radio. Welcome back. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We haven't been saying that often enough. I've been thinking about that during the week. We say good afternoon.
I like to say good afternoon to my daughter, who's out there.
Yeah, she's probably awake by now.
And to the lovely Rachel Swan.
Yeah, the lovely Rachel Swan. You heart her.
Yeah.
Yes, you heart Rachel Swan.
Well, she hearts me.
Hey, we do this little segment called Cripes, Come On, You Gotta Be Kidding Me, where we try to remind ourselves. There are times in this world that we say things are not the way they're supposed to be.
They're not.
And we don't want to stay that way. We want to name them for what they are.
That's
and
right.
We want to create another world.
Point them out.
We want to put them on record.
That's right.
And then move forward.
And not do that anymore.
And not have that be that way anymore. So
Yeah.
we like to do. So we like to be reminded of those. And do it in a lighthearted...
This is not griping we're doing here.
This is cripesing.
This is cripesing.
This is not griping.
For cripe's sake.
I'm going to do the cripes, the come on, you got to be kidding me, in the form of a story today. in Garrison Keillor-like fashion.
Can we have some background music, Glenn, for this?
You have a little story. You have a little story music you can play in the background. Here's the story.
Here's Godfather-style music.
Yeah, that'd be great. Here's what happened. We decided, my wife and I, that we were going to go on vacation. We haven't been on vacation a long time. We decided not to take our children. We're going to go on vacation.
Your wife, mental health coach, Shirley Pagitt.
We had 3 vacations that fell apart on us in the last month and a half. It was becoming heavy-hearted.
Sure.
We needed to get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever did.
Yes.
So I put together, finally, we joined 15 years ago a vacation club that was not among the wiser financial choices of our lives.
They never are.
We rarely use this thing. We went there just to get the free television set and bought into a vacation club.
Yeah.
So anyway, we own a portion of a yacht that we can trade up, right? You can trade for these other things. So we decide we're going to use one of those and we're going to go to Cancun, Mexico. So we do all the hunting around. We find all the times. We work out all of our schedules. We put together a deal. We're going to go to Cancun, Mexico.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. We're going to be there today. Shelley's going to fly in today, and our reservations start today. So we've been thinking about this for weeks. We've been talking to people. I've been going to Palm Beach Tan, getting myself ready. I mean, we did everything we could do. We arranged the dates. We arranged the times. I used frequent flyer miles. I bought a ticket for $328, which means for $328, we were going to have a week in Mexico because we're using our points. This is all coming together. It's all starting to work. I felt so badly that we were going to get out of this place and our friends were going to be left behind that we started asking around, saying, we're in a 1-bedroom condo that has a sleeper sofa in the front. Would someone like to come and share the condo with us?
Sure.
A friend of ours picks up on it and says, yes, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
She puts together a ticket for $300, $350. She's going to stay. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I packed on Thursday.
Oh, wow.
I started asking people if they had a snorkel that I could bring along. I'm up and I'm ready to go. Friday night, I go down. I pull out the passports. I open up Shelley's passport.
You're almost ready to go.
Her passport's expired.
Wah, 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 wah.
11:03 p.m. The cripes starts ringing in my ears. It's my own fault. I was going to check it in the morning and I didn't. And had we could have turned it around in 24 hours.
Yep.
Her passport was expired.
And you need one of those things, huh?
And now you need one to go to Mexico.
Arriba.
So Friday night, this is 2 days ago, I realized she can't go to Mexico on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? Now I shift into this panic. I start calling around. What can we do to change the tickets? What can we do to change the passport? Well, the passport office where you can change these kinds of things, they're not open on Saturdays.
Nope.
No, 5 day a week. Thank you, unions.
Yeah.
Thank you, protecting child labor laws. Not open on Saturdays, not open on Sundays,
Nope.
and Monday's Martin Luther King Day, not open. First time you can have an appointment to change your passport, Tuesday. Try to see, well, then could she go on Wednesday? No flights available.
Because she was supposed to fly out on Sunday.
Supposed to fly out on Sunday. Our reservations at the resort started today. I mean, I'd marked on my calendar the 16th of January is the day that I'm born anew. So the cripes is, you've got to be, I mean, this is unbelievable. I should have checked. She didn't think you needed a passport to go to Mexico because it's just little old Mexico.
Sure.
It's not a real country.
Nah.
It's just this place we Americans keep down south.
It's like South Arizona.
Unbelievable. So she didn't think you needed one. So she didn't look. I didn't look because I didn't get to it. So I didn't look. So there's the cripes, right? So I shift into mode. My adrenal glands start firing. I'm now up late that night. I'm up early the next morning. I can't talk to the people at the vacation place until 8 o'clock the next morning. I finally call them. I get through. Nothing else is available for the next week. Nothing. You can't have a thing. It's all locked down. Nothing available. Nowhere from all the side of Cancun. And we have tickets into Cancun. Well, you can maybe go over to the other side of Mexico, and you can maybe go here and there. But she still doesn't have a passport. We can't, nothing, right? So finally, I say to him, could we go somewhere else? Any chance you could shift this thing? So the woman says to me, I'm going to make an exception for you, and I'm going to shift you. I'm going to move your reservation that's supposed to start tomorrow morning. I'm going to move you to another resort somewhere, and I'm not supposed to do this, but I understand your pain.
So we have half a yacht in another place.
So I say, well, where could we go? And you know what she says to me?
Where?
Key West.
Oh. No?
Key West is my vacation archenemy. Oh. There is only one place in this world I have vowed to never again go on vacation, Key West.
Yeah.
I've had one bad vacation in my life in the Florida Keys. And now the universe conspires against me. The only place I can go now is Key West.
I blame Fucus.
Come on. Now we have to go to Key West. So then yesterday I spent all this time rummaging around, doing everything I can, trying to figure out, is there a larger purpose in this? Is there some meaning? Is the plane going to go down that's flying again? Like, is the Lord of the universe saving me from something?
Yeah.
And I'm like Habakkuk from the Old Testament. How long, oh Lord? Nothing. We end up having to book this flight into this resort in Key West. Then I've got to find flights.
Sure.
There are $1 jillion into Key West. So then I got to fly into Fort Myers, and then we got to take a boat, and I spend all this time. It cost us more than $1,000 to rearrange this trip. The person who was going with us, by the way, she didn't have a passport either. Hers expired 8 years ago.
Right.
I mean, Cripes. I think, come on, the one place I can go is the one place I've never wanted to go, Key West. So we book it into Key West.
Yeah.
Shelley had to leave last night. She had to get on an airplane then last night, the day that we're working on all this. She's on a boat, and now she just called a little bit ago, and she's in Key West right now.
Because you really feel like you need this vacation.
Oh, it's whatever. I mean, when I called the resort people and said to them, look, on the scale of human suffering, my problem doesn't exist. On the scale of my vacation suffering, this is really bad. Can you help me?
Yeah.
So the Cripes goes out to the passport being expired. The come on is that I have to go to Key West. And you got to be kidding me? Goes to me as a guy who would complain about having to take a vacation in Key West. This is the worst part of the whole thing.
Right.
Now I feel like a total putz because I'm complaining about having to go on vacation to Key West.
Yeah. That's not right.
Oh, it's just not quite right at all. So now tomorrow I'm going to fly to West Palm. I'm going to fly to Fort Myers. I'm going to drive in a car for 5 hours down to Key West. And I'm going to enjoy myself.
You sure are.
And I'm going to keep saying to myself when I'm not enjoying myself, you got to be kidding me, fella. Like you're that picky? Like you're going to whine because you don't get to go to Cancun?
Yeah.
What a...
Not everybody gets to go to Key West and swim with the manatees, Doug.
I understand it. Sometimes there's things in this world that just aren't right. A guy complaining about having to vacation in the Florida Keys.
Yeah, bummer.
Passports being expired.
Yep.
Your arch enemy winning the day in the vacation world.
Newman.
Let's not let these kinds of things win the day, folks. We'll have a right on for you. Actually, it's going to go out to helping Martin Luther King's speech be a little better. End of the second hour. We're going to be back. We're going to talk about Palestine and Israel, and we're going to be talking about Minneapolis. AM 950, voiceofminnesota.com.
This is Ed Schultz, the most listened to progressive talker in the country. I hope you'll join me weekdays right here for Progressive Talk That Matters, the issues you care about.